Hey, welcome back to Man v Film. I recently just picked up the Tiger Cage 123 set, group of movies I've never heard of before, but you know what? 88 films have been doing tremendous stuff. Their action films have been pretty great, and I delved into Tiger Cage almost immediately from 1988, directed by Yuen. This is one of those movies where I'm sitting watching it going, I know that guy, I know her, I know him, I know that one. Just all these familiar faces popping up, including a very young looking Donnie Yen. At its heart is a rather typical kind of story. You've got a drug enforcement agency in Hong Kong. They're trying to track down the bad guys. Maybe somebody isn't who they say they are in the gang, and they're trying to weed out this mole while stopping the bad guys all the way through the film. Fairly simple, but then I'm boiling it down to its base storyline. What it does more than that is it really has a lot of tropes in here from various kind of movies. Like one guy is getting married, he's retiring, and he has a heart condition and can't have any excitement or stress. It's the trifecta of this guy's not living very long in this movie whatsoever. It's got moments like that are really kind of funny and endearing because you know what's going to happen to this guy. And then it has these tremendous action set pieces. Like it opens up with a fantastic drug bust at the start where people are taking some real hits, including one guy that just bounces off something into the water and it just sounds painful. It has these wonderful action set pieces where people are allowed to shine, and because it was Yuen, I was expecting a lot of martial arts. There is a fair play of them, but there's also chases, gunfights, and various different kind of action set pieces as well. It's just not always hand-to-hand combat. When that comes, it is fantastic. There is a moment where Yuen does his thing, and what do you expect? Marvellous, absolutely incredible looking, and is probably my favourite fight scene in the entire movie on the beach with the two bad guys. I just thought it was incredible, and it's got many moments like that. Come on, come on! This is a galvanised team at the start with various members in amongst them. We must have a good 5 or 6 close team members of this drug enforcement group. And the thing is you might expect 1 to die or 2 to die, but most of them get wiped out through this movie. And it's a game of who's going to survive at the end of it. Yeah! It is relentless the way it tackles people. People die a lot in this movie. Now, one of the ones that really kind of shocked me with this was the violence. It's almost kind of giallo-esque, the way it'll show you a close-up of the back of someone's head as it explodes as a bullet tears through it. You scum! The violence, they're not shying away from it. It's on screen, it's visceral, it's just shocking. For a story that is kind of familiar, or you've seen a story like it or beats like it, it really is elevated with this stunning action set piece, with the violence that's in it, with the twists and turns that it has, and all the deaths of characters that we've kind of grown to like, love, enjoy throughout this film, or their twisting dualities that they have in amongst it. I didn't know what I was getting when I went into Tiger Cage, and to be honest, I was over the moon with the film. I thought it was really energetic and really fun. There are some moments where it has a little bit of downtime in between the action set pieces when they're trying to put together a lot of what's going on behind the scenes of the bad guy. It can labour a little bit, but as soon as it gets back to the action, it kicks in again. It's a 90-minute movie, so the downtime is only a small part of it. You're basically going from action to action, and it's pretty fun. I had a great deal of entertainment from Tiger Cage. I don't know if the other ones are going to be connected to it. It doesn't matter as long as we get more of that fantastic action, the ridiculously over the top violent sequences, which are just unnecessary, but my goodness, they really do bring the gore for the squeamish people out there. If you don't like that, this could be a little bit shocking. I had a whale of a time. Like I said, fight sequences, action set pieces galore, which are really enjoyable, and this movie was just entertaining from start to finish. And like I said, lots of familiar faces on show here as well. Tiger Cage was excellent. So excellent that I'm quickly filming a review so I can jump on and watch the second part immediately, because I want to see what that's got to offer next. So I can't wait. I'm going to watch Tiger Cage Part 2 right now, and I'll be back with another review at some point where you can see my thoughts on that. As always, thanks for watching. Please check out more content here. In the description box are links to the Patreon and the membership program, which really helps me out. And of course, hit that like button, because it really helps this channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.